So in this video we'll talk about Java versions. Oracle releases new versions of Java programming language, and in each update we have some new features. They release some bug fixes, some performance improvements, updates to the runtime, to JDK, things like that. So the very first version of Java was known as 1.0. Then there were other updates also in subsequent years, but then the next major release was Java 5, also known as 1.5. So which is basically the same thing. If you say Java 5 or 1.5, it's the same thing. Similarly, the next major release was Java 8, and again you can see that it's the same thing if you say 8 or 1.8, but it changed after Java 9. Java 9 was another major release, but after that we don't see the convention of one dot. So Java 9 is simply Java 9. Then there were some minor versions and then the major versions. So I have highlighted major versions here on the timeline, but it doesn't mean there is no Java 10 or Java, let's say, 15. So they are there, but I'm just highlighting the important one. So similarly you see there was a Java version 11, then JDK 17, and currently there is a version 19. So what Oracle follows that there is a new version every 6 months. So every 6 months they release a minor version or an intermediate version, but it is a very valid JDK version. You can use it, but it has limited support for a short duration of time. They are not going to support it for a longer period. So that's why there is LTS, which is long-term support version, which is released every 3 years. What it means, at least they are going to support the version for at least, let's say, 3 years, or maybe 2 years or 5 years. It depends on their policy and it depends on the version. It may change in future. So so try to use LTS whenever you can due to its long-term support. But if you want to like experiment things, then you can use any version, any recent version. Currently, if we talk about LTS, then JDK 8 is LTS, JDK 11 is LTS, and JDK 17 is LTS. So if you try to download, you can download any of these versions, but try to use LTS for a production grade system, I would suggest. That's it on the Java versions. Thank you.